All right, welcome back to the Ernest P YouTube channel. Today we are going to be going over the most efficient way to change brakes on your vehicle. So I've got some tools that you may not have, like an electric impact gun. If you have a breaker bar, then it'll work just as fine as well. So you don't have to have all the tools that I have. It's the same basic stuff. So, if I use the gun here, you just use your breaker bar. We'll go ahead, get this jacked up safely, and then we'll take off this tire. Types of calipers you don't have to remove. So all you have to do is remove these pins here and slide those brake pads out and press those pistons back in. So we'll get everything cleaned up, make sure that it gets, remove all that squeaking in the brakes that the customer's hearing, and we'll go over how to replace brake pads on these newer calipers here. And most vehicles are like this nowadays, newer vehicles, so this will be helpful for everyone to know. Okay, so first things first, there are a few pins here that we will remove, if you can see that. Some I've worked on in the past do not have these little pins, so yours may have it or may not, and then you'll just press this straight out. Some sort of retaining system is usually there, so in this case it's just these pins. We'll remove those. We'll push these pins out here, and then this tensioner here will come out, and we have new ones, new hardware to replace with that. So we'll check back in when we remove these pins and push these out and see what's going on from there. Okay, so once you get this pin going, I just use the screwdriver to push it in. This tensioner here is going to make it a little difficult to pull out, so push in on this tensioner and pull that out the rest of the way. Perfect. Now what you want to do is just get these cleaned up with some brake clean, and then just lubricated lightly. That way they go back in nice and easy the next time. Okay, so what you want to do here is take two pry bars and then just getting them gently on these brake pads here, just creating a little bit of room. Same thing here. Now that'll allow these brake pads to slide out. Okay, so next what we'll do is get our new hardware, and then we'll just on either side. So we got a new hardware here. On either side, we'll push both pistons all the way back. So you can do it on front or back, but I think it's easiest to do it on the rear first. So we'll get those all the way pressed in, and then we'll take our new pad here, and we'll slide it in. Don't touch the pad with greasy fingers, because you shouldn't get grease on these pads. Take a little bit of silicone paste or brake lubricant that you can buy at the parts store. Just put it across the back here, and then on any parts that are touching, so just down the edges, just lightly, because you don't want there to be excess and get all over the pads in there. And then we'll take these pads and slide them in. Now once you have the rear one in, then you can take the front two pistons and push those all the way in, and they will only push up against that rear one. So now we'll take that other brake pad and slide it in the front here. Now take these two pins that go in the back, just lightly lubricate those so that they go in nice and easy. This tensioner goes right on top of here, holds everything together. Okay, now that you got those pins pushed in, just return these little clips here, which I can't remember the name of right now, and it doesn't matter. So there's one. And there's two. And that's it. You got new brakes. Don't forget to pump the brakes before you drive off. Put that tire on just like you took it off. And that's the most efficient way to change these brakes. Thanks for watching. This is another video by the Ernest P YouTube channel. If you have any comments, leave them down below. As always, have a good day and peace out.